Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been actually a few days since I've recorded, only because I was pretty busy those days and I also had to prepare for this episode. And pretty much, I harvested a bunch of clay to get all of these, and I made a couple molds. And I also cleared out a bunch of these trees and cleared out the land for when I actually build my house. I plan on actually building my house in about this area, and then I also need a storage for animals, so I'm thinking that I'll do it over here. So, and I was playing around with cobblestone with this uh, claystone rock, making it a cobblestone, seeing how it looked and how it works. The good thing about that is that you can just, if you don't like it, as long as you don't place in, since I don't have a pick yet, I can't actually pick these back up. Yeah, so I did a bunch of clearing. Uh, it's actually been maybe about 6 Minecraft days, so I'm kind of surprised these haven't actually grown yet. And of course, we're chopping down all those trees. I got a bunch of wood, and I just stored all my wood in this big, huge pile. Pretty much everything I believe is well, that one's not completely filled, but most of these are completely filled up with 16 wood. I plan on using that wood later. Oh, and actually now we are actually starting to get some of these grown. My food supply is very dwindled now. I'm only about half of my cabbage, and I just got those. And it is actually in the summer now. Uh, so some of these plants only grow during certain seasons, so I guess during the summer, these actually grow. So these gooseberries grow towards the summer ends. And blackberries, I'm not entirely sure when they grow, but I really need to find some other source of foods, like animals and everything, because these bars pretty much indicate my health, and right now I only have 2 full bars, so my health is very dwindled. Basically what this episode is going to be, I'm going to set up some pit kilns for these, and then we're going to travel down south to see if I can find any other food. I've traveled pretty far this way and pretty far this way. Seems like this is a lot of ocean up here, and that right there is where I got my clay. I couldn't find where I first got my clay, so I was searching around for more, and I found some up there, and I just marked it so in case I need any more clay. But yeah, I'm going to set up some pit kilns to pretty much fire these up, and then I'm going to head south. So basically, to do a pit kiln, I'm just going to make the pit kilns, it doesn't really matter. I'll make them in this area. Do I have a shovel? Nope, but I do have materials for a shovel. So, we're gonna do pit kiln right there, pit kiln right there, right there, right there. Basically, once you make these clay, these things right here, they actually need to be fired up before you can actually use them. I'm only gonna be able to carry 4 at a time, and okay, you know what? We're just gonna break it. You can like shift right click to place and pick up one at a time, or you can break it all to get them all at once. Let's do this. We'll have that there. Um, yeah, so oh, there we go. Oh, I thought I had all 4 of them. I'm gonna put that right there. Yes. Basically, I'm just transferring these in these because these need to be in the ground and surrounded by 4 blocks. So, and then basically what we do from there is we take some straw. It's shift. Oh no. Okay, we can just right click in there. I believe it's 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh yeah, because we can't place any more. Okay, so and then we just place 8 logs on top like that. take our fire starter, and there we go. And we got our pit kiln. And that's going to take some time. I'm not entirely sure how long it actually takes, but while that is going on, I am going to go explore. Let's see if we can find any more food. And we, basically those clay vessels are made for storage, but they're also so we can melt down this ore, like any type of ore. Um, well, at least starting the copper and some bronze stuff. Uh, basically, it takes about 100 units of a certain type of metal that you want to use to fill up these molds, which we're also going to fire up. I'm not going to be using all of these molds at once because I actually only have enough copper right now for one mold. So I think our first mold I'm actually going to be doing probably a saw just so I can actually get some get my house started before winter actually comes. It's going to be mainly made out of planks, but I'm also going to use some logs, like these logs. I'm going to see if I can find any trees I actually like. I gotta make sure I keep this. Okay. That fire starter, and then we got one more, and then I can go start exploring. Let's just break this so it's going to be faster. And oh my god, it looks like it's... yeah, well, I've been rambling actually for quite a bit. We might not get to explore that much actually. Oh, god. Yes. So, yeah, I've been clearing out all the trees and actually lighting up this place. The area is actually pretty safe now. I can actually stay out here at night and do stuff. But, I mean, I can't, like, I can stay in this area. If I go, like, out towards near the darkness, then zombies will come and try and target me. But other than that, it's actually been pretty safe. Now that we actually got these pit kilns, let's actually head south to try and get some water, or not water, food. And also, I've been collecting some other saplings. These are ash ones. I'm just trying to see where I can actually grow trees because these trees right here are a good source of wood. As you saw, I had a crap ton of wood. But the leaves are really hard to get to until I can actually make ladders and everything, which I need the saw for to get the planks. Or actually, no, yeah, to get the planks to get the crafting table to do that. So, really, I need some other trees where I can actually hit the leaves and get sticks and everything out of. Because as of right now, I actually I actually got a bunch of leaves. I had like a stack of sticks, but getting all those torches took up a bunch of my sticks. So let's see if we can... oh, here's some more clay. Yes, I'll mark this area actually. Clay. Clay, and we will highlight that and... nope, not underground mode. Change the color to orange. I'm making orange clay just so it's easily distinctive from my house, which is red. Okay, let's see what we can find out here. This river, actually, ooh, actually, what is this? Basalt rock. I'm not sure what basalt is for. It might just be a regular type of wood. I mean, yes, it's a wood. Regular type of rock. Looks like we got more gold here. But yes, once I actually get more copper from panning, I'll be able to, or maybe I'll start gathering all this stuff on the ground and then just marking with thing. Actually, that might be what the mini-map's good for, because instead of using this copper just to make copper tools, if I gather some bismuth and I forget what else there is, but I can make bismuth, bronze, and that's actually I think it's a much better material. And what I wonder if this is fully grown rice. Oh, so we actually got some rice. So here's some grain. I believe with most of these grains, you gotta take a knife to it, I believe. Let me see if I can make a knife. And I'm sorry if you hear any background noises. There is some, my my father's doing some work on the house right now, working on the roof. So you might hear some banging from that. It's distracting me a little bit, but show must go on. Ah, yes, rice grain. Do not use me or you will crash. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Oh. Ah, it doesn't stack. I don't need one rock. Oh yeah, it looks like it's starting. It's actually getting nighttime now. But we did find some rice seeds. But I would make a hoe and plant these, but it's summer and I'm not sure if crops are hindered during the winter, so I want to kind of wait till after winter before I start planting stuff. That's why I need to gather a bunch of materials, gather a bunch of food to survive the winter, because right now I'm not going to be surviving. Oh, God! Oh, let's see, we got some blueberries here. What do I want to get rid of? As soon as I start recording is when my father decides he wants to start drilling and everything. I'm sorry if you can actually hear that. But I'm going to run back to my place because I'm not sure if this is actually going to put out the pit kilns, which I'm a little afraid of. I'll resume recording once I get back to my place. Okay. I am back. And it seems like these ones actually got finished before the rain started, but this one was still on and it's flickering, and I believe it's because of the rain. Oh, and it just finished, and no, it looks like the rain didn't actually really harm it, so... But it looks like I did get a piece of thatch get burned up in the process, but... Yes. Now, we can actually... I'm gonna combine this rice. Because we aren't able to actually eat this. We have to do a separate... We have to use the cutting knife to cut it, and then we gotta do some other steps. But I'm not sure if that warning is actually correct. Right now I need my ceramic vases. So basically these ceramic vases are going to be our little storage right now. They can hold up to 4 items a piece. You can even see. But it can only hold stuff of tiny values. Tiny, small, or very small. So let's see if I can find something that's not small. Okay, it seems like everything we have can actually be stored, even these gravel blocks. Oh, nope, we can't store these sequoia logs in them. It won't go in. So, but at least we're able to store stuff in here now, and so I got 2 more. Store these in here. And then, oh, what else do I want to store? I'll get this rice. And also, I believe storing stuff in these food in these ceramic vases actually allows it to preserve it just a tiny bit better than if they're just in my hot bar. And looks like we have a little gas that is warping through the floor. So I'm gonna have to teach him not to do it. Which, yeah, I do have a... Oh, actually first I will... Yes, I will store these all in the corner for now. Until I can actually get a saw, which I think I might actually cook up that copper that I have for that. But right now, we gotta take care of that zombie. So let me make a few of these. 2 should be good enough. Yes. Before I had this place lit up, I was fighting the zombies every night. And I've got really good at avoiding these mobs. I actually haven't died yet from any of these mobs. Ow. Okay, let's get fruit. There we go. Yes. And basically, to get all that copper I did, all I really did was take this gravel, place it on the ground, use these gold pans to fill this up, and then I had running water where I just did that. But I guess it's gone, but I did have a message pop up saying that didn't seem like I would get much of value anymore from this area. It's usually about 50 times. Yeah, this area seems to be overworked. Probably wouldn't find much. Basically, it limits so you can't just sit there and do that in the same place every time. It's about 50 times you can do it before an area gets overworked. I could have sworn I overworked to this area also, but basically once you get the overwork, you gotta like move over to a different chunk because it's based on chunks instead of area. So, oh, look at that! I got gold nugget from that. So yeah, actually I will melt up that bronze, right? Or yeah, not bronze, the copper right now. Actually, just so I could make a saw to get some planks to actually start building my wood house, which is probably what's gonna be. I'm not even sure which one of these is. Okay, here's my needed copper. We need only 10 because each one of these is 10 units. There's different varieties. I believe there's a 10, a 15, and a 20. But basically, we just put this in a pit kiln and then wait till it's finished burning, and then we just take our mold and we put that into here. So I'll do that real quick. I don't have enough logs, so which is a good thing I gathered all of these logs. One more. And I wish this rain would stop, so yes, I haven't killed anything with those bushes yet, but maybe once I find enough berry bushes, I'll be able to create a barricade of them, just so any mobs coming through will actually die from it. Oh, I just accidentally used my fire starter because I was holding javelin. And I'm not sure how the javelins break, because I've had javelins where they've had this bar and I've thrown them 10 times and they still haven't broke. But yeah, see how that bar is completely empty and I can still throw them and they don't break the size first. I think that one just broke. Yeah. But yes, I just threw that one and it didn't even break. So I'm not sure what determines whether or not these things break. We'll just get this, and I think I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna make a little, overhang for this so it doesn't, so the rain doesn't affect this if it actually does when you first light it. And get my new fire starter, and we'll watch that. Oh god, yeah, see, that lights that on fire. Okay, so this thatch actually does burn. Well, it should because it is straw. Now I gotta figure out where my saw is. I believe the saw is this one, yes. Basically now we just gotta wait for this to get done and I'll resume recording when that actually happens. Okay, welcome back. This thing has finally finished. It actually burnt down a thatch block that I placed right here, but didn't burn down every single thatch block. And we actually got to hurry up with this because I believe, yes, it has this liquid copper. If we let this settle too quick, it'll actually turn into solid, but we need it for liquid for these molds. So basically we just right click on that, put the mold in. The mold is going to fill up with the copper. After it's done, we can reuse the ceramic vase. Basically, you just take this mold and we make saw blade, stick, saw. I believe with these saws, I believe we can do a bunch of stuff with this saw now. We can just take this, that, and it'll give us these planks. Now these planks can actually be turned into these planks, or these planks can also be used as like micro blocks if you're familiar with that mod, but you can actually build stuff with it like this in 1/8 or whatever. But the thing about these is once you place them and they're actually attached, when you break it, you break all of them, and that. But we can also use these. I need one more. Got the planks. And then just like regular, we can actually make a crafting table. But once we make the crafting table, it actually unlocks the 3x3 crafting. And I believe another thing we can do with the saw, I believe it's to get sticks. I think we can just use a saw by breaking it like this, maybe? No. I could have sworn I saw on the wiki that you could actually get sticks out of here. Maybe... Oh. I think the saw also breaks it about as fast as the axe. Let's see. Maybe... No. Okay, I thought there was a faster way of getting sticks. Let's see if we can actually... Nope, we can't even make sticks like that. So, I'll see actually how this wood looks, because I want to see if I want to build my house out of this. And it looks okay, I guess. I'll have to go see what the other woods look like, but that's all I have time for this episode. As you also see, I got rid of the gold that was on the ground here, and I actually marked it, just so that I can actually start building my house over here and not worrying about building around that gold. But until then, oh yeah, basically next time I'm going to be well, for next episode it's mainly going to be focused on building my house, but I'm gonna go check their tree types and seeing if what planks I want to build it on. So until next time, see ya.